Welcome to Lifestyle Buzz Today with Orlando. Fresh, innovative, entertaining talk about topics we are all in one way or another involved with. And now, here's your host, Orlando Burgos.
Well, hello, world. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. One more week of fire drama, evacuated twice. But it's all over now. I'm hoping that everything is cool. Fire crews are rotating back to where they came from, which is a good sign that things might be getting back to normal for us. As a member of the Living Up in the Hills crowd, I get shook up when I see fire trucks in my neighborhood. Can't help it. It's very dramatic. Having the beautiful big trucks in the vicinity is a great sign, but by the same token, it's a little unsettling. What can I say? One of the things that really surprised me is that yesterday I was talking to a crew that came all the way from Texas. Texas, our friends in Texas, brothers in arms in Texas, brother citizens in Texas. Thank you. 55 trucks and crews were sent to us to help us. And you know what? We cannot ignore those courtesies, although I'm sure that we in California send people in their direction when their time comes. At this particular moment, we have to be very grateful that they were here. They were taking care of business. Wonderful, wonderful people. I had a great time chatting with two of these great, brave guys yesterday. Although I have to say, I'm doing my reporting thing, and I'm trying to take a picture, and I backed a little bit too far and fell down a few feet in front of them, which was very embarrassing. So there you are. Clark Kent, I am not. As a reporter, I'm, I made him laugh, though. It was something else. But in the meantime, I have to say thank you. I'm very glad that we are almost at the end of this, although they're coming back to check on sporadic hotspots. It's not as scary anymore. The skies are clear. Everything is beautiful. And once again, we send our condolences to those who lost their lives in these fires, and to the many, many, many who lost their homes. I feel just very horrible about that. And hey, listen, as long as we're above ground, we can always rebuild and get back in line, so that's about it. With us, we have the wonderful Miss Debbie, switching all
Orlando.
the switches and knobs and things.
How are you doing today?
We're doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm here. I'm alive.
You're alive. You were not affected by the fires, were you?
No, I wasn't. I live in Glendale. I wasn't affected.
Ah, well, see, there you are. Just one lucky soul that got away from it all. For me, it was like a little dramatic because living up in the hills and having the fire come right up to the road to where, I go inside my house. It's a little unsettling. Hearing the sheriffs come over, blaring out the fact that we need to leave is also a little bit unsettling. But hey, over and done with. No more talk about disasters. We need to go to a commercial, and that's a good thing. We'll be right back.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS? News flash, the president has changed the tax laws, and now you may be able to pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, the tax doctor can help you pay the IRS as little as possible allowed by law. There are new tax laws for business owners, the self-employed, even W-2 workers. If you have a back tax problem or a few years of unfilled returns, new help to save you money is now here. Call right now to see how the new tax tax laws can help you. Plus, right now, we'll waive the consultation fee and give you a free tax savings report. Attention business owners, the self-employed, and W-2 workers. Make this free call to the tax doctor now and learn how to take advantage of the new tax laws that may help you pay the IRS less. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. That's 800-985-1610.
All right, we are back, and this is your pal Orly here at Lifestyle Buzz, and we're here to entertain you. But hey, a lot of people have been asking, well, you know, the forest burned down and everything else. Nah, you know what? It cannot be that blasé about it. The forests are very important for many, many reasons. And one of them is the fact that walking in nature, enjoying the woods, is part of what we should be doing all of the time. I mean, there is really nothing nicer than to take a hike in the woods, crisp morning, beautiful afternoons. It doesn't matter what time. You just let the inner child out when you're out there in nature. And if you're lucky enough and you see a little bit of wildlife, it's even better. Of course, whether it's a rabbit, squirrel, or a snake, don't get near it. But watch it. Watch it. It's part of the world that we live in. And it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. Trekking through the woods brings harmony to what you do. So don't minimize the fact that it was just a bunch of dead trees that got burned. No, live ones got burned too. It affects all of us. Okay, so let's just try to, get rid of that notion that it was just trees. No, they are nature, and we are indebted to them. We need to enjoy them. So let's all keep that in mind and take a walk in the woods. When all this thing is over and done with, take a walk in the woods. It's healthy. It's great. It's something that we all should do. Speaking of wild things, I went to a Chile event, Chile the destination, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience because it brought back my trips to that destination. As a travel agent, I have an advantage that many other people do not, and that is that we get invited to these glorious exotic destinations so that we can come back and tell our clients all the good things that exist there. And I've been lucky enough to be able to go to Chile several times, and I always tell people it's like God's playground because it has everything. There are 10 points that are very salient to Chile. One of them is really, I don't really know the reason for it, but it's there. It happens to be the world's largest swimming pool. It's like 1,000, let me give this study. It's over 1,000 feet long, 1,000 yards long, over 3,000 feet long, and it's like right on the coastline. It's a public beach. It's part of a resort also, but it happens to be one of those things. The Atacama Desert. Oh man, you cannot go on your way without first visiting the Atacama Desert. So the north side of Chile, quiet and peaceful, moonlight characteristics of the area, and the spring, the blooming of flowers in the desert is like one of the most, impressive things that anybody can go see. It's the fragrance of the flowers. At night, millions and millions of stars. It looks like you can almost touch them. It's a visitor's paradise, and it's also a place where you can find luxury in little hotels. You don't find massive hotels, just little hotels, but they are the most luxurious things you can ever find. And they are small. You get to know the people around them. It's a place where you actually, once you get there, about the second day, you want to get rid of your cell phone, you want to get rid of your computer, you want to get rid of everything, and just enjoy what nature has put in front of you. So keep it in mind. We're going to go to Chile. We're going to go to the Atacama Desert. We're going to explore it all, and we're going to be doing it pretty soon, because what I do is I put groups together, and you are going to be invited to be part of one of these. So keep in mind. Then we go from the Atacama Desert, you travel south, because it just so happens that Chile is very narrow but very long. It has like 6,500 kilometers of beach area, beachfront. It's a lot. So as you come down, you visit places like Valparaiso, which is like the seaport, and it's a UNESCO heritage site because it's beautiful. The food is astronomical. It's just a place that needs to be visited, and it's also, you'll get to know why Valparaiso was the inspiration for the famous Chilean poet Pablo Neruda, who wrote most of his stuff there, because the city itself is so vibrant and so easy to fall in love with that he wrote his best stuff there. So you get yourself a pencil. We're going to go, and you get to write your own poem. What can I say? Have you ever traveled into Latin America, Deb?
I've been to Central America. I went to Guatemala, El Salvador, and Costa Rica when I was like 12. But other than that, not many.
Well, we're going to have to get you to join our groups here. It's really funny because I know Guatemala very well, Salvador, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was born there.
Yeah, it's beautiful there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's actually very good. The only thing that I have to say is that for one reason or another, it has gotten a little bit too westernized for my taste. Costa Rica was actually up to a point maybe 35, 40 years ago when I first started in the travel business. It wasn't too long before that it was actually the hub of Latin American tourism. It was one of the first places to develop massive tourism. And I've seen the changes. And I mean, it's like anything else. Everything has to develop everything has to make progress, forward progress. But I wish that some places would stay a little bit more rustic than they are right now. Now, Guatemala, though, there's a lot of history there.
A lot, yeah.
I mean, the Maya history there, and Tikal is so beautiful. I've climbed all the way to the top of the Jaguar Pyramid. Absolutely the best views. I took pictures one time going all the way around. So when you put them side by side, it's almost like a circle. You see the entire horizon all the way around the place.
Wow.
So that's a place that also we need to go visit. So
Yeah.
we're going to be doing more and more traveling. So guys, start getting packed. We'll be right back.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Now indulgers of plenty and good fortune, this is a call to action. It's holiday party time. You have been assigned the awesome responsibility of planning the Christmas gathering. No gnashing of teeth, no worries. It's time for the very best office get-together ever at Columbo's. Good Time Central, 323-254-9138. Jazz every night. Columbo's family award-winning Italian recipes coming to life and award you with an abundance of yummy, mouth-watering steaks, the freshest fish, and the world's greatest meatballs, all for a mere pittance. Party time at Columbo's, 323-254-9138. Make your reservations now. Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. The holiday office party at Columbo's. Manja.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Their expert staff can help you turn your book idea into a real book, a masterpiece that could someday make the bestseller list in hard copy and digitally all across the world. Page Publishing can help you completely take your idea for a book, write it, and publish it. So if you want to join the ranks of some of the most famous authors in the world, call now for a free information kit. Turn your book idea into publishing gold. Make a free call right now to Page Publishing.
800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. That's 800-378-3212.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644.
I love my music. I don't know how I came up with that or who came up with that or whatever, but man, it's so bitchin'. I love it. All right. Okay, we are back. This is Orly and this is Lifestyle Buzz, as you can guess by looking at the bottom of your screen there. And the fact is that we are traveling through Chile. And it's a world-class destination for many things. One of them being wine. The wines in Chile are so great. And I have to tell you one thing that I like the most is the fact that there are major wine makers with the big production things. But there's also, the countryside is dotted with boutique winemakers that are so welcoming, and there is nothing nicer than to sit with one of these small family-owned little places that bake the best wine ever and have lunch with them. They bring you lunch and they chat with you, and then there's a barrel tasting. For the wine connoisseurs, there's nothing better than to be able to be offered barrel tasting. And what that means is that they go to the barrels where the wine is resting, and the wines that are almost getting ready to be bottled. They take this little scooper, dip it in there, pour it into a little glass, and you get to taste wine before it actually gets bottled. And for the people that love wine, I'll tell you, that happens to be, without a doubt, the best there is. Because usually people come back and they go, I want to buy 5 cases, 2 cases, 3 cases of this. And it's not out yet. So you actually get to order it directly from the winemaker before anybody else does. And I have to tell you, that by itself is worth a trip to go just to spend 7 days throughout the entire wine region. And then after we've been all put together with all this wine and stuff, we traveled few hundred miles into the Pacific to Easter Island, better known for all the moais. And a lot of people ask, what is a moai? And I just happen to have one right here. This is a statue of a little moai. Of course, the real McCoy things are like 20, 25 feet tall, weigh a ton. Just the hat alone, which detaches here, probably weighs 10,000 pounds. That's how big they are. They're massive. But there is one thing. In many photos, you find them buried all the way out to here, and the rest is like underneath, the sand and whatnot. There's always been a mystery as to why they're all facing out into the sea. And really nobody seems to know. But there is a bigger thing to talk about. Visiting Easter Island, you get to go to the quarry where the stone is found for these big things. What are we going to do? Put it here? Okay, there you go. See, Miss Debbie's right on top of things there. So anyway, put it right about there. All right, my pal and I. And the quarries, you see how they actually carve these things. They lay like, this is how they carve them. The hat is separate, but the statue, they carve it just like that. And they go around, and they used to have a person go inside the mountain there and carve underneath, and all they would leave would be like a little sliver connecting it to the mountain here at the bottom, and then they would knock that off, and the thing would roll away from the mountain. Problem is that people don't understand today as to how it was that they carried it miles from the quarry to the beach, because there's no trees on the island. So usually in the old days, it used to be that they would take logs, roll whatever the heavy object was, and set it where it was to go. In Easter Island, there's no trees. So, what is the mystery? Stay tuned and we'll find out. We'll be right back.
Were you scammed into signing a timeshare contract? And did you miss the part that said you have to pay for your great idea? Not only for the rest of your life, but when you're not here anymore, you get to pass this turkey onto your family for them to pay for the rest of their lives. Thanks, Dad. Don't burden your family down the road, and don't be stuck with expensive timeshare payments forever. Get out of your bad idea timeshare contract guaranteed, or pay nothing. Call Resort Release today and learn for free how their timeshare exit team can help you legally exit your timeshare contract. They've helped thousands of people, and they're A+ rated with a BBB. So if you feel scammed, get mad and get out of your expensive timeshare contract right now, guaranteed. Call NOW.
800-716-9903. 800-716-9903. 800-716-9903. That's 800-716-9903.
Come to Angelo's and Vinci's Restaurante to see memorabilia of movie stars and theatrical magic right in downtown Fullerton, California. The Art of the Great Masters in an Italian town square complete with storefronts of old, Italian butchers and cheesemongers, fruit and wine vendors, seamstresses showing their wares, the romance of Romeo and Juliet. Find our mystical Room of the Moon, and don't forget King Kong, Dracula, Frankenstein, and who knows what awaits you in the wine cellar. Enjoy the great food. We hand stuff our pastas, roll each and every tortellini, bake our own bread, and make all of our sauces fresh from our private stock of Sicilian family recipes. Pasta to seafood, chicken to award-winning pizzas, tiramisu flown in from Rome. If you can't find something on our menu to tempt you, you don't like Italian food. Try our Sunday brunch, all you can eat, just $21.95. And Angelo's and Vinci's has been named the best Italian restaurant in Orange County 2 years in a row, and our owner has been named Restaurateur of the Year. Angelo's and Vinci's, Fullerton, California, 714-879-4022 or angelosandvinci's.com.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS? News flash, the president has changed the tax laws, and now you may be able to pay the IRS less. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, the tax doctor can help you pay the IRS as little as possible allowed by law. There are new tax laws for business owners, the self-employed, even W-2 workers. If you have a back tax problem or a few years of unfilled returns, new help to save you money is now here. Call right now to see how the new tax laws can help you. Plus, right now, we'll waive the consultation fee and give you a free tax savings report. Attention business owners, the self-employed, and W-2 workers. Make this free call to the tax doctor now and learn how to take advantage of the new tax laws that may help you pay the IRS less. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. 800-985-1610. That's 800-985-1610.
Still got those annoying critters? I'm talking bees and fleas, spiders, ants, roaches, bed bugs, and those disgusting rodents. Have you made that call to Dewey Pest Control yet? What's holding you back? Get rid of them, and I mean right now. When the heat brings them out, it's time to call Dewey, because Dewey knocks them down and keeps them out. Dewey's an 89-year heritage California family business with 32 offices statewide. Think you got those 24/7 wood-munching termites chewing up your house? Call Dewey right now for their free inspection. And all this month, get $89 off with a regular maintenance program. Call 800-209-0900. That's 800-209-0900. Just one call to Dewey does it all. 800-209-0900. Or get your free inspection online at DeweyRadio.com. That's Dewey, D-E-W-E-Y, DeweyRadio.com.
Right, we are so back, and this is Orly at Lifestyle Buzz. That was my Easter Island sexy voice, because Easter Island happens to be part of Chile, but it's Polynesian. So you go there, and everybody speaks Spanish, but everybody looks Tahitian. And is the most exotic thing that you can find, because their way of life is totally Polynesian. The food, the dancing. I mean, they do the sao there with all the pomp and beauty of the Polynesian dancing, the drum beats, and I mean, it's just out of this world. The food is very Polynesian. Lots of fruit, papayas. I mean, you name it. All the fruits are there. It's always fresh. Open air markets, small. Now, going back to my friend here, the Mr. Moai, one of the things that has always intrigued people is the fact that these statues were carved. It's not a huge distance, but it's all volcanic. So the area is all strewn with volcanic rocks. All you see is all these really rough, jagged rocks all over the island, and no trees. So what you would find is maybe like small palm trees or whatever. That has always been the case, dating back to thousands of years. So the wondering is that these statues are about 25 feet tall. They weigh tons, And there is no way that they have found that with the tools that were existing at the time, that anything this massive could have been moved that long of a distance. There's no way. No way. About 15 years ago, they created that monument right there that is being shown right there. And they had to use modern tools. And even with modern cranes, they had a heck of a time lifting these things and putting them where they wanted them to rest. So how did that happen that before all the technology existed, all the big heavy equipment existed, all the engineering knowledge existed? How did they move these rocks? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I've been there about 4 times. I have gone to the quarry every single time and tried to figure it out. Nah. So I've given up. So what I do best is actually just end up at this beautiful, right in front of all these statues, all the beautiful pink sand beach that you can enjoy. Crystal clear ocean waters. I mean, you can see 50 feet down, like if you were looking inside of a water glass. It's that gorgeous. So that's another place. Get your bathing suit on because we're going to go swimming in clear blue waters on a pink beach. How about that, huh? Look at that. That is Easter Island. So there's a lot of history behind it. I mean, there's a beautiful folklore of the Birdman legend, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place. The only thing that actually spoils the entire scenery and the entire mystique of Easter Island is that it has one particular thing. It has the longest runway in the world. And does anybody know why? Because at one time it was supposed to be an emergency landing site for the space shuttle. So it has a huge, beautiful runway that goes from one end of the island to the other, only because the space shuttle might have had, run out of gas or something and needed to make an emergency landing. So, but that's about the only thing actually of modern terms that spoils the entire scenery there. Trick question. Great topic to talk about. It is a beautiful runway to go see, actually, but it's just out of place. Maybe now that the space program is ended, maybe we should take it out. Continuing on, where do we go? We go to Patagonia. And what is Patagonia? The southern part. And there is where it really gets interesting, because now we're into the Arctic Circle. And all the animals from the area, the whales, and then you find penguins. Penguins that actually rest and like to be on the beach, out of the snow. They go to beaches north of the Patagonia area, and they come right to where you are. I mean, it's just beautiful. I cannot explain enough just how gorgeous it is to watch all these wild animals just having a great time. And you can do that to yourself because there's a whole lot of stuff to see. Are you a cold weather person, Deb?
A little bit. I love the cold, but I'm more of a heat person.
Well, I have to tell you one thing. Like this here, you go into the Patagonia area, this is Torres del Paine. It's a lot of snow, but there is so much to do. One of the things also that's really something that to know about Chile is that it's a great, great skiing destination in our summertime. So if you like to ski and there's no more snow anywhere here in the States, don't worry. We have it in Chile. and it's gorgeous, world-class alpine type snow skiing that will really, really satisfy you. And there's my friend the penguins right there, and some smiling faces right there. Let us go do some business, and we'll be right back.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares. Plus, save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644.
All right, we are back and ready for a little bit more chili. I have to tell you one thing, that the place happens to be, to me, something that has a little bit of everything for everybody, all age groups, children, middle, teenagers, doesn't matter. Every level of economy and every level of wants and dreams and desires, you can find it there. It's such an amazing place that a lot of people don't know that much about. And I think it's time that people discovered what this is all about. So I'm going to be organizing a trip starting for next year that we're not going to be announcing here pretty soon. And I hope you people join me, because it's just way too much to describe in one show, okay? The food, the gastronomy in Chilean is great. It's a mixture of Spanish cuisine, indigenous Chilean Mapuche culture cuisine, and there's a lot of influence of European, such as German, Italian, French, into the gastronomy of the place. But all the dishes happen to be simple. It's very difficult to find like all these elaborate places like at 5-star restaurants. But I have to tell you one thing, they give you a lot All the dishes are very flavorful. They taste great. I mean, the whole thing. Sometimes the presentation overwhelms the visitor because we're used to little decoration here, little flowery, little sprig of cilantro or whatever to decorate the plate. Over there, they don't really get too much into that type of stuff, but they specialize on putting the flavors together that are like out of this world. Ceviches of more than one kind. They use salmon. They use whatever fish that happens to be available. They make the most delicious ceviche. And before you actually get scared, ceviche happens to be raw fish that is cooked in lemon juice. So it is cooked, but you have to get past the idea that it's raw fish. It just happens to be nectar of the gods. Have you ever tasted ceviche?
I love ceviche.
You love ceviche?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
it's amazing. It's so delicious.
Yeah, I mean, like over in Chile, I mean, I never actually had salmon ceviche until I got to Chile, and it's wonderful. I don't know why. I mean, fish is fish, but
The salmon.
this particular one, salmon, I never thought about it in that respect. But anyway, they do empanadas where the meat is so well condimented, and it's like the way they blend all the spices and everything is just is strong taste, but very gentle on the palate. It's just something that you can enjoy. It's hard to put them down. I mean, you can knock down 10 of those little puppies in no time at all with a nice glass of wine. Huh, boy. You a wine drinker?
I love wine, yes. I think being here at CRN, you have to love wine.
Yeah. It's funny because California has been producing wine for a long time, but it was never really considered to be anything other than, I mean, I remember the people used to make fun of California wines. Well, there was some kind of a thing that Gallo wine and stuff like that was considered to be like low class. Now it's like one of the best wines there is, So California has actually made strides in developing the wine culture. Well, funny enough, Chile started planting wine grapes in 1554. So they've been using the wine grapes for that much period of time. Now it happens to be one of the best places. They have one of the best varietals of wines. But they also make it like I said, so cozy and so relaxing and so beautiful, because you can actually, in a day, you can go to 3 different wineries, small ones, the boutique ones, and each place, they want to serve you local cheeses and the beautiful breads, and they put a spread for you there with local hams, and it's like, you just don't want to leave. You want to stay there. Do you ever go on those wine tours up north?
I haven't, no, not yet. I need to go.
I recommend that you use, if you're going to do the Napa train.
Oh, okay.
The wine train. That's
Your favorite?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's, you know what? I'm a guy that I just, for one reason or another, I must have been born on another planet, because I always try to find in whatever it is that I do, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is, the extraordinary, the exotic part of it, So here in California, I mean, there's a lot to see too. So, man, go out there and discover. And once again, we have a commercial coming up. Ha! Guys, you're killing me. Be right back.
experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Now, indulgers of plenty and good fortune, this is a call to action. It's holiday party time. You have been assigned the awesome responsibility of planning the Christmas gathering. No gnashing of teeth, no worries. It's time for the very best office get-together ever at Columbo's. Good Time Central, 323-254-9138. Jazz every night. Columbo's family award-winning Italian recipes coming to life and award you with an abundance of yummy, mouth-watering steaks, the freshest fish, and the world's greatest meatballs, all for a mere pittance. Party time at Columbo's, 323-254-9138. Make your reservations now. Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. The holiday office party at Columbo's. Manja.
Do you want to fly somewhere, anywhere in the world? Smart travelers call myflightsearch.com for the best deals on flight tickets. Going to Manila, Bangkok, London, how about Singapore? Call myflightsearch.com for the lowest flight tickets available. What about a local vacation? Let's say you want to fly to Vegas, Orlando, Miami, Los Angeles, or Denver. Pick up the phone and call myflightsearch.com right now. We have exclusive deals that you can't find anywhere else. The only way you can get these low airline prices is by calling us. We have so many low prices available, we can't possibly tell them to you right here and now. If you're flying somewhere anytime in the next 6 months and you want the lowest airline ticket prices anywhere, you owe it to yourself to save a ton of money. So pick up your cell phone and call myflightsearch.com right now.
Call 800-445-3166. 800-445-3166. That's 800-445-3166. Call now. 800-445-3166.
All right, we are back, and this is, oh my God, that is the Atacama Desert. So, I mean, look how beautiful it is. And the thing is that it's only for a short time that, usually that place is just desolate. And what attracts people to the Atacama Desert is not only the peacefulness and the solitude and just the vast, quiet, peaceful nature of the place, but the small towns that surround the place. You go there, you go into these little cities, little towns. I mean, it's just few structures, but the people are so welcoming and they're so nice and they're so glad that you're there to share a few times with them. So that happens to be one of the most special times, is when the flowers come out in the spring, which happens to be in the time of September, because the seasons are backwards there. So that is one of the things that is the most beautiful thing to witness. And again, Patagonia is for the ones that love the cold weather, is something else that needs to be really, really enjoyed. So what else can I say? For more information about destinations like Chile and anywhere else in the Latin America culture, Silver Fox Expeditions at gmail.com, and I'll send you whatever information you need. And if you want to go to our website, is silverfoxexpeditions.online, and you'll find more information about all these destinations there for you to enjoy. You want to send some questions or comments or ask for information regarding the show, is the website is www.lifestylebuzz.today. And the email here would be lifestylebuzztoday@gmail.com. lifestylebuzztoday@gmail.com. For those over 50, baby boomers, please visit my website at www.babyboomergen.com and enjoy the activities that we planned there. They're not only for the people, the baby boomer generations, like you, not me, of course, way too young for that type of stuff. I have a lot of fun with that website because we are all in the same groove there. We are way too dumb to learn to relax. We just like to be having fun, till the daddy took the T-bird away. So, hey, join me if you have suggestions about anything that has to do with baby boomers. Leave me a message right there on that website, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. You can also join me on Meetup at Baby Boom Gen and more. And hey, it's all about having fun. Deb, you having fun?
I'm having fun here. Always having fun.
You know what? It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're young at 26 or 27, 28, 29, or up into the middle, I don't know, whatever I am. Hey, life is short. Enjoy it. Have a great time. All right? Love to see you here next week. So long. God bless you.
Which was most important because